The horrifying revelation that a Fresno woman, murdered by her ex-husband, had been sold to him as a child bride, has reignited painful questions about cultural practices, domestic violence, and how traditions collide with life in America. On the morning of March 31, 2015, inside a crowded medical building near Tuolumne and Van Ness Avenues, the violence unfolded in seconds. The building housed Sang Pediatrics, where Vang worked. Parents, children, and staff were filling the office when gunfire shattered the mid-morning routine. At 10:52 a.m., Fresno police responded to a report of shots fired. Inside the clinic, officers found both Vang and Moa dead. Investigators later learned Moa entered carrying a shotgun wrapped in a bedsheet. He confronted Vang, shot her at close range, and then turned the gun on himself. One witness reported seeing Moa assault Vang moments before the shooting. The shotgun was recovered at the scene. Court documents revealed that the couple's troubled history stretched back decades. In 2004, Vang filed for a restraining order, accusing Moa of beating her and threatening to shoot her after she rejected his advances. The couple shared 5 children. Vang had 2 additional children with another partner. Those who knew her said she was trying to build a safer, more stable life for herself and her family. Colleagues described her as soft-spoken, hard-working, and devoted to her children. Yet the roots of their relationship began in circumstances that would be illegal and deeply disturbing by U.S. standards. In court filings, Vang stated that in 1993, when she was just 12 years old, her parents had sold her to Moa for $3,500. He was 22 at the time. Though such a practice is illegal in the United States, early arranged marriages were once relatively common in traditional Hmong communities and other cultures. Vang had her first baby at age 13, shortly after marrying Moa at age 12. Gia Xiong, a counselor at the Center for New Americans in Fresno, explained that historically, Hmong marriages did not prioritize chronological age the way U.S. law does. Our culture goes more by how mature the girl is, not by the physical age, Xiong said. In some communities, a girl could be considered ready for marriage after her first menstrual cycle. But Xiong emphasized that this practice has largely faded as Hmong families adapt to American expectations. We have to make sure that our culture fits with what is appropriate in this country, he said. He also noted that Vang's claim of being sold may reflect a misunderstanding of traditional dowry practices. In our culture, this is a dowry, he explained. People often misunderstand and think a dowry means selling. In Laos, it wasn't always money. It could be a cow or another gift. Still, many Hmong women have first-hand experience with early marriages. Women my age, a lot of us married very young, said Lee. But I don't think it fits here. Maybe back in Laos, but not anymore. For Xiang Vang, it never truly fit. The relationship she entered into as a child ultimately became the relationship that ended her life. She leaves behind 7 children. After the murder-suicide, detectives searched Moa's Clovis home and recovered a handwritten suicide note. Police never released its full contents, but they confirmed that Moa expressed anger over what he believed was an ongoing property dispute. He claimed Vang wanted to sell a house the two had once owned together, something he adamantly opposed. Authorities released only a brief summary and have withheld the rest of the note from the public. The tragedy sent waves of grief through Fresno's Hmong community and the co-workers who had grown close to Vang. Sang Pediatrics temporarily closed its doors to allow staff and families time to mourn. Doctors described Vang as a gentle, steady presence in the clinic despite the turmoil she faced at home. Community leaders responded by urging deeper conversations around domestic violence, cultural expectations, and the need for support systems that understand the complexities immigrant families face. While the suicide note and court records shed some light on the final conflict between the pair, much of what happened in their last days remains known only to investigators. What is clear is that this was not a single explosive moment. It was the culmination of years of fear, conflict, and unresolved trauma. As Fresno continues to reflect on the case, advocates stress the importance of recognizing the warning signs of intimate partner violence and ensuring that victims have safe, culturally informed avenues to seek help. long before tensions escalate to tragedy.